Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to our video series. In this portion of the series, we are diving into the effective elevator speech, and we have a treat for you today. We have Dr. Jackie Kyger. This gentleman has been retired from the military. He is an author, a pillar in his community, a father, a husband, and he's a professor in a Master's of Arts of Education program at the University of Arizona Global Campus. We're going to bring him in the room and see what Dr. Kyger has to say about the effective elevator speech.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you, Dr. Kyger, for spending some time with us today. I mean, it looks like when we put the camera on you, like everything just got distinguished all of a sudden. So I'm going to have to sit up and, get my bearings straight. But listen, Dr. Kyger, I know your time is valuable. So what we're going to do is jump right in if it's okay. We want to know, what do you think? What comes to your mind, because we know you're an expert at this, when you think about that all elusive and mysterious thing called an elevator speech?
Absolutely, Dr. Miller. And thank you for having me and inviting me here. When I think of an elevator pitch, what immediately comes to mind is the idea of a concise, compelling narrative that captures the essence of who you are or what you're offering. It's about really distilling your value proposition into a brief, impactful statement that can be delivered in the time it takes, to ride an elevator, from 2 minutes to 30 seconds. The goal of an elevator pitch, an elevator speech, is to make a memorable impression. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it, using a confident tone, a clear language, and a structure that leads the listener to want to know more. It's a tool for sparking interest, whether you're networking, pitching an idea, or introducing yourself in a new or professional context.
Wow, that is amazing. I told you that we were in for a treat today. I really like the way that you put a time limit on that. So can you tell us, out of all those qualities you gave us in that definition, like what are the main things that you think might make an elevator pitch effective? I bet our students want to know.
Well, and we want to be effective. An effective elevator pitch has several key elements. First, start with clarity. Being clear about who you are, what you do. It should communicate your unique value or the core idea of what you're offering in a way that's easy to understand. Secondly, it's brief, but it's impactful. Every word counts. So the pitch should be concise, avoiding any jargon or unnecessary details, while still delivering that powerful message. Third, it's tailored to your audience. Knowing who you're speaking to and what might resonate with them is crucial. The pitch should be relevant and connect with their interests or needs. Fourth, it's delivered with confidence. The way you present your pitch, your tone, your body language, your eye contact can significantly influence how it's received. Confidence conveys credibility and trustworthiness. And finally, an effective elevator pitch has a call to action or a hook that encourages further engagement, whether it's a question, an invitation to continue the conversation, or a statement that piques curiosity. This element can make your pitch more dynamic and memorable.
What kind of tips could you give our students? What kind of things can they do to kind of perfect that elevator pitch, so that they're not like me and run down rabbit trails, and keep it concise and straight and to the point?
Well, absolutely, Dr. Miller. Firstly, think about who you are, where you're going, and where you want to be when you get there, and how you want to be represented. I'm going to share in a moment or two my education elevator pitch. I have an author's pitch. I have a why people should join the Coast Guard pitch.
Wow.
So I'm ready to make my pitch about things that I know to be important. So if in this case you might be pitching for an employer to draw attention, for them to invite you in, be ready for that. Pitches don't happen on the fly. They're orchestrated.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you for handling that curveball that we just threw you. So,
Absolutely.
so listen in, everyone. Dr. Kyger is going to give us an example of what an effective elevator pitch sounds like. So I'm not sure which one he's going to give us right now. Oh, he did. He told us which one he's going to give us. So ears in, and let's see what this sounds like.
Thank you. As an experienced professor in online higher education, I specialize in developing innovative digital learning environments that engage students and foster success. That's what I do. My focus is on creating accessible and impactful educational experiences that prepare learners for real-world challenges. With a background in instructional design, educational leadership, I'm committed to advancing the field of online education and empowering students to reach their full potential. If you're interested in exploring how we can leverage these strategies to enhance your own educational initiatives, I'd love to continue the conversation. Here's my card. Thank you for your time.
I don't know, round of applause, but I want to know more. Now, I've known this gentleman for some years, but I want to know more now. I want to know more. I love the way that was short and sweet, chock full of information. And you gave a next step, a proposition, when you handed that card and said, let's talk. Let's take things to the next level. I don't know, Dr. Kyger, do you have any last minute words of advice or tidbits that you want to throw to our students before we go?
Be your own best self. Don't try to be something you're not. In an elevator, it'll get noticed. Be your own best self.
Love it, love it, love it. Listen, thank you so much for your time. The pearls of wisdom that you've dropped, I know are going to help many of our students, and keep making a difference because you do.
Thank you.
See you next time.